Hey, good morning, everybody. Walter here with our golf course architect, Keith Foster. So just here to give you a quick update on how the project's going and then kind of explain to you a little bit about what we've done at 13 Green. So Keith, how's it going so far?
So we got here first thing this morning. We worked all day yesterday on a Monday. So we picked up another day. Fantastic day today. So we've got 13 bunkers all set in. You can see the back left bunker set, front and left bunker in. The red paint's kind of dialed all that in. So the contractor's done an awesome job with that. Two right greenside bunkers on that side. They're done. They're good. The guys right now are laying side, tying all of that in. But I think basically what we did is we took all of the excess sand buildup between the green and the bunker, knocked all that down. So the green is supreme, bunker sit in underneath it, which is what was intended all along. So we're already done pretty much on 13. Now we're going to 12, and Walter and I are going to go over there. So again, now the job's picking up a lot of speed, and the contractor's work's excellent.
Okay, so Keith, the question I get asked most about what we're doing around the greens is, what do you mean by sand buildup?
Okay, so I think what's really key is this, right? That this is the original green surface, right in through here. This side that we have pulled up, it was 2-3 inches. So over time, as Walter continues to top dress, the sand from the bunkers as well as the sand top dressing starts lifting this up. So this got lowered about 2.5 inches. That got lowered 6 inches. So what happens here is when everything starts lifting up, then you can't make these tight cuts. 20 years ago when we did the work, the cut heights were high enough where it really wasn't a problem. Now the cut heights are lower and tighter. So any kind of grade differential creates a hinge, which creates failure in turf.
Yeah, so like what we were talking about the other day on height of cut. We're now cutting the greens 25% lower than we did 20 years ago.
And expectations, membership expectations is higher now than it ever has been too. So you combine all of that stuff. So this is how the relationship works. So today, green, we cut all this, knocked all this down, got the grade set, and then tied it all the way across to the bunker, and then it sets in. So we've done, this is the left side. We've expanded the back of the green, which you can see. So now the green pushes out, everything ties in. You notice how over there on the right side of the green in the bunker, how the green ties in perfectly, seamlessly to the bunker edge. And then you can see all of that side over there in the front right is now just being hand cut, hand done. And then you can see the gentleman over there now getting everything just so tight, so organized, and they're cutting it exactly at the right height, and it's just really a patchwork quilt that's going in. And of course we're just tying all of that in. So they're doing the green now, and then there's something called a belt cut that goes outside of the green. So it's a 20-inch Lomo blue. So where these flags are, there's a 20-inch belt cut that wraps the green, and then it ties in from there down. So we've now got all the grades set.
So last week we had a very productive week. We finished up some punch list items on number 14, and then we completed number 15 and got started on number 13. And then I want to kind of go over with you some of the changes we made to 15. Really not any major changes, but subtle changes that are making a major difference. So we started out by shifting the fairway slightly to the right, 10 to 12 feet, which better aligns it with from the tee into the green, just kind of squares that up a little bit. And then we also extended it back towards the tee, 25 yards, give or take, and then converted the majority of the fairway from bent grass to zoysia. We did leave about a 25-foot area in front of the green that is bent grass that will be mowed tight and seamlessly transition from the fairway into the green. Some of the other things that we did on 15, so like I said, I already said that we extended the fairway to the right, but you can also see how by doing that, we brought it in much tighter to the bunker, and then we've lowered this, the front right bunker, we've lowered the area between the green and the bunker and just tied all that grade in together So now from the tee, you can see the right side of the green. And then along the back, the whole right side, just kind of cleaned up that hill and made it a little more attractive. Going to come in on the front side and cut out a sand dam, so water was being held on the front of the green and where the green and the collar met, or the green and the approach met, so we could pick up the sod, kind of knock that down a little bit, put the sod back down, so now the water will flow right off of the green and not puddle on the front. You come over here, if you remember the front left of this green, there was a pocket that would hold water, so we came in, we lifted the sod, we knocked all that down, so now the water just seamlessly flows right off of the green. But what's really cool is if you look down the line, you can see how tight we brought that bunker into the green. So it was a combination of bringing the bunker in a few feet and bringing the green out a few feet. But instead of there being, 7 to 10 feet of space between the green and the bunker, now that bunker is right up on there. It's almost like a knife edge dropping down into the bunker. But what's really cool is just how the grades just seamlessly transition from the green into the bunker. And then the last thing we did here at 15 was to extend the runoff in the back in some places, anywhere from 12 to 15 feet, which now gives the ball if you go long, gives the ball a place to settle in the tight cut instead of just running through into the rough. So this coming week, our focus is going to be on wrapping up 13, wrapping up 12, and then we'll get started on 16 green. Hope you guys have a great week and look forward to seeing you around the course soon.